Hey. Welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. This beautiful reading is for my amazing Libras. So we're going to go ahead and get this party started. I hope that you guys are doing well, that you're taking care of yourself. Please accept my apologies for getting the month started late, which is actually on time, right? So I know you guys like to have your readings out right before the month to give you heads up. However, life, I've been in flow, so here we go. So I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so I can be a pure channel for this beautiful reading for Libra. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting Libra on their highest possible path. What's good, Libras? I hope that 2020 has been absolutely amazing thus far. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Just a gentle reminder that I do not read in reverse, so if any cards show up that way, I will flip them over because I don't read that way. All right. Go. If you would like a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you there. There's also an offer there for angelic Reiki, distant angelic Reiki, and Atlantean healing. Okay? So go over, check out the website, stop through, take a peek. If any part of this reading doesn't resonate with you, leave it here. It is for another Libra. Okay? So I was called to bring these beautiful cards back out. So they are out for you guys for this reading. And I know a lot of people, a lot of readers probably are very traditional in their readings. Use the same card, same deck for all their readings. I am not guided to do so I don't. So whatever decks I'm guided to use, that is the decks that I use. So they do vary from month to month. And again, if you want something with your personal reading, because these are general readings after all, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. Now let's see what you beautiful Libras need to know. So here we go. The World card. Recovery. All right, learning something new. The Garden. Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to start here with the positive change. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It says, dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals are not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. So, be okay with stepping out of your box. Be okay with being who you are. Who you are is amazing. And you are not here to please everyone. It's not even necessary for you to try, okay? Keep your vibrations up, keep them raised, continue to be amazing, and trust me, your tribe will come to you, okay? You'll be connected with those who are meant to be around you. Be okay with the people that fall off. It doesn't mean that those people don't love you. Doesn't mean that you don't love those people. They're just not meant to be at this part of your journey. So be okay with that. Some people find that extremely difficult, and I totally get that, right? So let's start there. Okay? Shaking off in this new year, shaking off and letting go, because we often hold on to people a whole lot longer than they're supposed to be in our lives. Let them go, okay? If they are supposed to come back at any time, the universe will blow them in your direction, okay? Be okay with that. We often find that extremely difficult. So here we go. We got public affairs. We got the garden, which shows up. Oftentimes, it talks about something that has to do with people that are dealing with the public. So public affairs. It's like it came out before I could even read the card. It also talks about fame and culture and teamwork. So if you'll notice, she is tending to this beautiful garden, and if you when you look at her gown, you can see that that's not something you would normally do in a ball gown, right? So when you look at that card, it represents. The gown is a representation of being in the public and in the fame, because you're dressed and you're walking the red carpet. The nourishment and the vibrancy and how full this beautiful garden is, it's being well tended to, okay? And that representation of culture, okay? So when you look at this, you see it has many layers to it, okay? It's not just one part. So it took time to build it, and you can't do that alone. It takes, when you're building something, you often need help. So that's where the teamwork comes in, okay? So each person is nurturing different parts of it so that it can grow, okay? When you love on something, it grows. When you give it attention, it grows. When you are focused on something, it grows. So whatever you got going on, beautiful Libras, you got some growth going on. You got some fame, so to speak, showing up in your life. So nurture that garden. If you are in a teamwork, in a situation where you have to be teamed up, be okay with that, because that is going to show up in a good way. It's going to help you, and it's going to help you to grow, and that's a beautiful thing. So you have the horse, and it says freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So this horse is moving forward, okay? You're not seeing the back of them. You see that it is moving forward. So when this card shows up for you, it is telling you that you do have purpose, and it's calling you like now. So if you started to notice different things, you started to notice similarities, synchronicities. You started to notice certain numbers. You started noticing something that you've been thinking about showing up, like things that remind you of it more often now than it was before. And you're noticing that you are moving quicker and smoother and in flow with things. So you're working at a job, and you finish that job quickly, and you're getting acknowledged for it. Some of you, that is actually happening too. There are so many different things that are like, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing, and you're getting it. Don't fight it, okay? Because it's just going to come more intense. So allow yourself to be in flow of whatever that looks like for you, okay? It says that you have unlimited stamina and strength. Follow the winds of change, because there are some changes that are occurring right now. Okay, so don't be resistant to them, be open to them, because it is allowing you to flow in the direction in which your purpose is calling. Okay, so if you're already on and moving in that direction, that's a beautiful thing. For those of you who have been like struggling and resistant and frustrated, it's because it is pulling you out and moving you. The universe will do that. Divine will do that. Pull you and move you out of that comfort zone, because that comfort zone is not where you're supposed to be. It's telling you to move your butt. Get up and move your butt. You got dreams to accomplish, okay? Some of you are learning something new. So the 8 of Pentacles is learning something new, bringing something new into your life. So these are I want to say thoughts, but that's not it. You are learning something new, but that is money that is being made. It is as you are learning something new, that is money that will be coming into you. Okay, so you are learning something new. It's gonna bring you the abundance and increase that you've been hoping for. And so be open to learning these things. You know, sometimes we get stuck in a space that we don't need to be, and we're like, well, I know how to do this and I'm great at this. That's beautiful. But guess what? You are great at anything that you choose to do. So don't be afraid to actually learn something new. Don't be afraid to move forward. Go ahead and get out of that energy. Okay? Get out of that and move forward. It's a beautiful thing. So Grandmother Sky is all highlighted, and if you'll notice the different shades, and it is almost every shade of the chakra in this card. Grandmother Sky is speaking to you. Okay, look beyond the horizon. So as you are learning something new, trust that you are being supported in it. Okay, have that faith. Look at how it is blossoming, and the sun is just peeking over and just highlighting just some of the things that are coming your way. You have just so many amazing things coming in with Grandmother Sky, Grandmother Earth. Because I'm looking at this amazing sky. Now, as you are on the winds of change, right? As we are moving forward, remember that you are going to need to take time to rejuvenate. Okay, so remember to rest so that you can recover, because with everything that you have going on, and for some of us it is absolutely a lot, or some of it is just very tiring. Remember to take time for yourself to say, okay, I am going to rest today. Okay, no, I cannot make that. Remember that supporting other people, supporting your loved ones, comes in many, many, many forms. Okay, sometimes it needs to be your physical person there, and other times it means sharing their things, sharing their events, calling to check on them to see how it's coming, all kind of different forms of support. Okay, so you can support someone and still be in recovery mode. And for those who are recovering or trying to reset, there are all different ways you can do that for someone, that you can give them rest. You can, sometimes we call on people because we know they can do it when we can do it ourselves. Okay? So be okay with letting that person rest when they need to rest, especially when you know that they do, right? Then you got the World card, which means everything is all in alignment. Everything is in alignment. The World card is absolutely amazing because it's not just in alignment, but unlimited possibilities. Okay? It means you got this amazing change of environment. So, for some of you, you're going to be traveling, and you may just be traveling the world, right? Which is absolutely amazing. You are moving forward. You are moving forward. And you're moving forward, ouch, moving forward that, sometimes we can't see, just like you can't, the water just goes on and on and on forever. But note that everything is in flow and it is coming full circle for you. Okay? So the blossoming, the clouds being moved, everything in alignment for you. Okay? Remember, I talk about self-care often, so that self-care and recovery is really important. Libras, this is a beautiful reading, and I hope that you are excited about it as I am, because this is gorgeous. If you need a personal reading, again, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. Be more than happy to help you there. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, and that is such a beautiful thing.